like how you was able to adapt.
Once I got to Angola,
Yeah, once you got to Angola.
once I got to Angola, I always felt I ain't never felt like I was gonna be in prison forever. I,
Okay.
ain't,
Right.
I always felt like, boy, no, this is not the end. You know. Then
Right.
while in Angola, they had some guys that was in Angola had been up there. So when a brother first took me to the law library, and he introduced me to a lot of different brothers that was in it, and then those brothers just went to going home, and I said, damn, everybody who be in the law library actually need this place.
Right.
That
I was in
makes
all the time.
that makes sense. So in jail, you ever had to poke somebody up or defend yourself in any type of way?
Oh, I ain't never had to jig nobody, but of course you have little scrimmages. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
I'm just asking because people tell stories about Angola and it, I'm kind of young, so I don't really know. So I just gotta ask. I'm nosy too, so I gotta ask.
it ain't groups of different, you know, more like it's more like in prison, respect go a long way.
Okay.
And so you give it 9 times out of 10, you gonna earn it. You just got it's just like in your upbringing. If you got flaws in you, man, prison they gonna send.
Yeah.
You
Most
know what
gonna
I'm
come out. They gonna
saying?
pick them out there.
Yeah, if you ain't got no
Yeah.
flaws, people gonna, it's really like how shit from people know that.
Prison. A lot of people don't understand. Jail is just like the streets. Is you like if you in the streets, you in jail, you still in the streets because it's the same niggas playing the same games, the same politics. Might be a little different, but you really still in the street. You just behind bars. You just more restricted. Ain't no guns. You know what I'm saying?
So you gotta know how to fight.
Not really. You just gotta be willing to fight.
Okay. You gotta be willing to fight. So y'all heard that, guys.
The
Remember that.
thing, everybody not cold blooded with their hands, you know. But most people are. Thank God I was blessed to be able to do some fighting, because I've been doing it all my life. But
Yeah.
Right.
a funny thing though, when I was in a parish before I even went to Angola, I realized that, man, you know what, man, I don't need all this, who I'm proving a point to.
Yeah.
Right.
That makes sense.
But at the same time too, you went to jail young, so
Right,
you know for sure you gotta stand on your business for
right,
real, for real.
right. If it's a violation of, like, you know what I'm
Most
saying?
definitely,
I'm
most
saying
definitely.
because when I was in a parish, they had a tier called B1, right? And and you had to be like, you really had to be living like that, live on B1.
Right,
You really had to be. And I'm talking about Joe's, your homeboys, and partner them ain't Joe to you. You got to be a man of your own. You know,
right,
right? And I saw so many people stand up, and I saw so many people fold. So it
right.
was like, and then it came to a point where I be like, but why are we even doing this to each other? Like, who we helping or who we fooling or what's going on? That's how I started thinking. Doing in the parish, I was thinking like that, and all the brothers
Right.
continue to be like that. Like, doing like,
It mind over matter, matter over mind.
right,
It it ain't making no sense. Like
oh,
like it like it's a constant cycle of you fought him. Like, now what? You just that's it. We just gonna keep fighting till one of us, like, we fighting to get out of here, but we fighting each other to stay
They
in,
fight
like done.
every day in the courtroom. They fighting to trap us and keep us in this type of shit.
Yeah.
And we ain't making it no worse. So we killing each other up in this bitch.
the thing, though, at that younger age, at that time, man, we didn't even understand the trouble we was in for real. We didn't even
Right.
know because had nobody to kind of like tell us what kind of trouble we was in. My lawyer, man, when my lawyer, I was on a first degree murder, man. My lawyer only saw me 3 times, and not in jail. I saw in court. That's it.
Oh.
in the parish. I thought that was cool though. I thought that was like
That
normal.
means you ain't had time to go over nothing, talk to your
No,
lawyer, but nothing. They just come to court and just
I,
don't help
No
you.
attorney visit at
I
all. No
no,
type of attorney visit.
no, I didn't know. We was on a juvenile till another juvenile. None of us ain't nobody ain't knew. Nobody ain't understood that we need to kind of like be finding out what's going on. We was more like, all right, I ain't beat it in 60 days. Hopefully they don't something happen as it relates to that right there. Thing can happen. You know what I'm saying? We was like, all right, none of those things don't happen and they don't come, then well, hey man.
They gonna let
Right.
us go.
I ain't gonna lie.
Banking on the 60 day.
That's
No,
it.
60 days, we know you ain't going to 60 days. We just hoping something else happen during that time. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully we'll probably get out. But we just really didn't know. You don't know. It's
Yeah.
like people just don't understand the significance of none of that. We unruly people. We don't understand that they got rules everywhere. They got consequences for everything.
They sure do. I tell it to my
Yeah.
children
Right.
all the time. That's facts. So I want to ask this though, because you was telling us all the things you was doing in Angola and stuff like that, with helping people come home. Did you get any degrees or anything while you was in there?
No, I went I got like what you call state-based program. I was into
So basically you got certifications.
yeah, I got a whole bunch of
Yeah,
like
they work like degrees too nowadays.
with all that, with just paralegal courses and all them different things like
Yeah,
that. But
so you got certifications. So that's
yeah,
good. That means you could use them too and help people here on the outside, not send you home.
oh yeah, I'm already doing that. I work at the public defender's office now.
Man, now that's dope.
Ah, damn.
That's dope.
That's what's
I
up.
like that. That's real
Um,
dope. Congratulations on it.
throughout your time going through the parish, any notable people you was locked up with, like major cases, big cases out the city, like because we done had some big names roll through that parish, especially out the city.
Not on a not on the that we were on. They had people in jail, in the jail at the time. But like I said, I was always on a juvenile tip during that time. So it wasn't really like no big cases like that. Not like that. Not like none of the big names.
Right.
You would think.
And
All right.
anybody on your way up to Angola, because you the processing through hunts, right?
Yeah. During that time, we went through hunts, but no, I stood in hunts like about 2 weeks, and then I went to Angola.
At 18. So your mindset, what was your mindset? Like honestly, like what was your mindset knowing, man, I got a life sentence, I'm going to Angola. I was 20 years old.
Man, I thought